certain complications arose, which meant that for a period, Mr. Grabowski-Levitt gave your sperm to all the women in his clientele. You have sired 533 children, and 142 of them wish to know your identity.
What?
You are the biological father of 533 children.
No, sorry, David Wozniak.
At the time of each of your multiple donations, you signed a confidentiality agreement. Legally, the Grabowski-Levitt Clinic is obligated to protect your identity. But a subset of your children is contesting the legality of those documents. They wish to know who Starbuck is.
Yo no soy David Wozniak! Yo no soy David Wozniak! Yo no soy David Wozniak! Adios.
Looking for a good old family comedy starring 533 children? Well, Delivery Man is the movie for you. Vince Vaughn stars as lovable loser David Wozniak, a meat delivery man who finds out that he is the biological father of 533 children through anonymous donations to a sperm bank 20 years ago. Now, 142 of those children are suing the clinic to find out his identity. Caught in between the impending lawsuit and trying to be supportive of his pregnant girlfriend, David is taken on a journey in which he learns what it truly means to be a father and a good person. It's a pretty extraordinary and far-fetched premise, but surprisingly this movie showed a great deal of truth and humanity. I usually can't stand Vince Vaughn since he almost always plays the same selfish loser who learns to be better over and over again, but this role was different. His character was selfless from the beginning and was always trying to do the right thing. It was really quite charming to watch. Nothing about this movie seemed overly cheesy or gimmicky and was a breath of fresh air. The supporting cast all added their own charm as well. Chris Pratt, Kobe Smulders, and Bobby Moynihan played David's best friend, girlfriend, and brother respectively. It's interesting to see each of their perspectives on fatherhood, what it means, and the ups and downs that can come along with it. In the end, David discovers that it's a bumpy and somewhat scary ride, but absolutely fulfilling. This movie was worth the price of admission. So what did you guys think of the movie?
Didn't like it at all. It didn't know what it was. Tried to be dramatic at points, and then it was so awkward comedy.
What? I loved it.
No, you right, because I was trying to figure out why people were laughing. I'm sitting there like,
I mean,
nothing.
It was adorable.
I had a good time. There were a few things. There's a few plot points that didn't make sense, but you know, like I could ignore them for the sake of like telling the story. Like for instance, where were all these children's parents? Like their actual parents?
First of all, they were grown in the
I
first
know,
place.
but I mean, why would you come to a man who donated to a sperm bank 20 years ago and expect him to be your father?
I mean, at the same time, if you've been wanting to know your dad all your life,
if those were my kids, I would be insulted.
I mean, I'd be curious.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, if Vince Vaughn was my dad, I'd be like, yo.
Let me get some of that
Daddy,
Vince Vaughn money.
Yeah. That's true. I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
You know, in the movie, he named like himself Starbuck.
Yeah.
A sperm bank. What would you name yourself if you would donate some sperm?
Wait, I got.
Well, I mean, we would be donating eggs
We
because
would.
we're ladies.
Okay, I'd be Argo, like Argo tea, because Starbuck or get
Womp.
Lee.
I'd be Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
I would be Eggland's Best because my eggs would always be fresh.
I have no idea what I would do. You guys got a suggestion?
You wouldn't even be
Yeah,
donating.
exactly.
You should be.
It's too much work.
You can make good money out of something that you already do regularly.
Yo,
So
Be easy money, right?
You
yeah,
could be the one pop wonder or
Get
something.
through college that way.
yeah. You'd have to put a lot of work in, a lot of elbow grease.
So
Oh, we turning up.
So what's your favorite Vince Vaughn movie? Tweet us at POA Reviews and you could be featured on the next episode of Price of Admission.